Okay, we are taking a look at a build for Vault. Vault or Vault Prime. I have Vault Prime here, but normal Vault will work. You're seeing on screen a little bit of the build in action. There'll be more throughout the video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the build. Now, before I continue, I do want to say that I do plan on putting some Archon Shards on Vault. I'll show you which ones I put on as I put them on after I show you the regular build, but they are not necessary in any way, shape, or form to complete this build, okay? So without further ado, here is the build. Now you might notice right away that I have Nourish here, but you do not need Nourish by any means. Nourish is just icing on the cake, like bonus everything helps out quite a bit. The self-heal was removed because it's altering from the original caster of Nourish, which is Grendel. So, yes, I got Nourish from Helmet. That's what Helmet is mainly for. But if you don't have a Helmet, it's not a big deal. Nourish is actually just a little part of this build, okay? So, let's begin. Stand United. I actually had to format this or slot, but I recommend you use an or format, okay? Because if you put an or format on it instead of just changing the format, then you can kind of interchange it with anything and it won't mess up the build. You can just keep it as you want without messing up anything. And that is very, very useful. Preparation, because preparation is amazing for Vault. What preparation does is 100% maximum energy is filled on spawn. That's spawn regardless of where you are. So if your frame dies and you respawn, that's max energy. When you first go into a mission, that's max energy. We're talking 100% max energy. So you're all the way up max energy, which is why I have flow, so I can actually hold more max energy. So that's always a good thing with that. Then I have prime continuity to sort of counteract transient fortitude, because between transient fortitude and Umbral Intensify, which you'll get Umbral Intensify for free later in the game, so don't worry about it too much. You also can get this as a login reward for X amount of days. I think you can technically pick it at 200, but don't quote me on that. They've changed that so much. And the reason I have both of these right here is for overextended reasons, okay? Overextended adds a lot of range, but takes away a lot of strength. And you need strength, okay? You need it for this mod, which I believe is a very overlooked mod for Vault. It reads, Discharge Augment converts 3% of damage dealt into shields split between Vault and squad mates. So basically, whenever you use it for 3% of the damage is converted to shields, and that gives you Overshield if you already have max shields. And it's for you and your squad. So he becomes an amazing support character as well. And then we have primed continuity. Like I mentioned, cunning drift. Really, it was cunning drift or speed drift. I went with cunning drift. Alternatively, you can format this and put whatever drift or whatever else you want in this place. Originally, I tested it out with stretch instead of cunning drift, but stretch was best. These are the arcanes I'm currently using, but again, you don't need arcanes either. They're just like a nice icing on the cake. And now we actually should go to helmet and put some Archon Shards on this fort. Now, if you do not have Archon Shards, don't worry too much about it, okay? This is just like something I'm going to do. I'm not even going to use Talford Archon Shards. I'm just going to use regular blue Archon Shard. Nothing super special. I'm going to pick 2 of them to be energy. Max energy, because this will actually help because we have preparation to do max energy. So adding max energy is going to be very cool. As you can see, our max energy is 940. And you know what? Let's add another max energy as well. And then we will have the last 2 be shields, okay? Yes. We are basic. We can change this anytime to whatever we want. But I think shields will be good. Shields or armor, you can go with either one. You know what? When I go with armor and shields, we're going to split the difference, okay? Armor and shields. Yeah. I think that is a good way to go, to split the difference. And now we have higher shield. That means potentially higher overshield as well. And yeah. So overall, that is my build for Vault. Is it the best build in the game? Probably not. Do I enjoy it? Yes. Again, the arcanes, the Archon Shards, and even the nourish that I added are not actually needed. They are just an added bonus that you can put to make it more effective, but if you don't have access to any of those, that is perfectly fine. And yeah, hopefully this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.